Okay, question number 1. We want to differentiate this function here, and we can begin straight away term by term. So y dash equals 3 halves x to the minus half plus 10 over 3 x to the minus 5 thirds minus 4 over 7 x to the minus 8 over 7. Okay, question number 2. We can begin differentiation straight away, term by term. So equals, so minus quarter x to the minus 3 over 2 minus 2 times 5 thirds is minus 10 thirds x to the 2 thirds. The 7 is a constant, disappears, and here we get plus 6 x to the minus 3. Question number 3. We begin by rewriting in index notation. So h of x is 3x to the half plus 4x to the 1/7 minus 3x to the minus 5. And now we can differentiate. So h dash of x equals 3 over 2x to the minus half plus 4 over 7 x to the minus 6 over 7, and then plus 15 x to the minus 6. Okay, question number 4, and here we begin by writing it in index notation. So y equals 3x to the minus 1/4 minus 2 thirds x to the minus 3 over 2 plus 5/4 x to the minus 2 over 3. And now we can differentiate it. dy dx equals minus 3 over 4 x to the minus 5 over 4. Then we have plus, and the 3 over 2 and the 2 thirds cancel, becomes a 1. 2 negatives, so it's plus 1, which we're not going to write. And then you have an x, and you can minus 1 of the power minus 5 over 2. And when you multiply them 2, you get 10 over 12 minus 10 over 12, which simplifies to 5 over 6, x to the minus 5 over 3. Okay, question number 5, and we begin first by expanding the double bracket and converting this into an indice. So y equals, so x cubed minus 5x squared plus 2x and minus 10. That's all over x to the half, and there's no like terms, so we'll split up the fraction first. X cubed okay, so we've just split up the fraction, and now we can simplify each term. So 3 minus half, that's 5 over 2, x to the 5 over 2, minus 5x to the 3 over 2, plus 2x to the half, minus 10x to the minus half. Okay, and now we can differentiate. They want y dash, so I better write y dash. So that's 5 over 2x to the 3 over 2 minus 15 over 2 x to the half and plus x to the minus half plus 5x to the minus 3 over 2. Okay, question number 6, and here we begin by expanding the brackets and putting that in index notation. So f of x equals, so if we expand the top, we get x squared plus 10x plus 25 all over, and that's x to the 2/3. And now we'll split up the fraction. Well, we don't need to do that. I'll just do it straight away. So that divide that. X squared divide x to the 2/3 is 6 minus 2 is 4/3. X to the 4/3 plus 10 x to the 1/3 plus 25x to the minus 2/3. And now we can differentiate. So f dash of x equals 4/3 x to the 1/3 plus 10 over 3 x to the minus 2/3 minus 50 over 3 x to the minus 5/3. Okay, question number 7. We want to differentiate this expression here, and there's a bracket, so we need to expand it. And before we expand it, it's probably easier if we rewrite that as a indice and also this one as well. So let's do that. So that's going to be x to the half bracket 4x cubed plus 5x to the minus 3 plus 3x minus 1. And this is going to be a little bit easier to expand. So now we can expand the brackets. Here we must add a half onto each of the powers. So we have 4x to the 7 over 2. 7 over 2. So let's correct that one. 7 over 2. Then plus 5x to the minus 5 over 2. Half minus 3 is minus 2.5. Plus 3x to the 3 halves minus x to the half. So we've just expanded that bracket to give us this, and now we can differentiate term by term. So 4 times 7 over 2 is 28 over 2 equals 14. X to the 5 over 2 minus 25 over 2 x to the minus 7 over 2 plus 9 over 2 x to the half minus half x to the minus half. Okay, question number 8, and here we'll begin by expanding the triple bracket. So g of x equals, and I'll write out the triple bracket, and at the same time we probably want to write that as a x to the half. X to the half minus 4. Do that 3 times. Minus 4. Okay, and we'll begin by expanding these brackets first. So that gives us an x minus 4x to the half minus another 4x to the half. That's minus 8x to the half, and then plus 16. Okay, and now we can do x to the half multiplied these 3. So x to the 3 over 2 minus 8x plus 16x to the half. Now the minus 4 will multiply these 3. So minus 4x plus 32x to the half minus 64. And then we collect any like terms, so this is on its own. That's x to the minus 3 halves minus 12x plus 48x to the half and a minus 64. And now we can differentiate. So g of x equals 3 over 2x to the half minus 12 plus 24x to the minus half, and that becomes a 0.